Everyone had a great week and are ready for the weekend. Today is day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas giveaways, so I'm excited to share what that one is. Value is between 200 to 250 bucks, depending on where you would buy these products. But each bottle typically retails between $20 and $25. And that is going to be the Kokemi Blue line of products. And what that is they're sort of more consumer DIYer facing range of products. There's 10 different ones. You're gonna get the entire lineup. So we'll walk through what they are here in a little bit and go from there. So here we go. Here's everyone. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a productive week. It is Friday, 4:30 here, Pacific Coast time. What's up, Rich? How are you? Adamo, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Cool. What's up, everyone? So yeah, I'm just, again, if you're just tuning in and you didn't hear, I'm going to be giving away the whole 10 pack of the Kokemi Blue line of bottles products. So we're gonna go ahead and walk through which items are in this. We'll start off right here. Nano Magic Shampoo. And this is, again, they have their professional grade Nano Magic Shampoo. I don't know exactly what the difference is. I think it's just scaled back a little bit, but right there. Next up, we've got the Insect and Dirt Remover. Then we move on to Speed Glass Cleaner, followed up by Multi Interior Cleaner, followed up by Reactive Wheel Cleaner. So that will have an iron removing agent in it. Then we've got Nano Magic Plastic Care. So we've got that product. So really, this is everything you're gonna need for your entire car. So Refresh Cockpit Care, All-Around Quick Detailer, Protect Leather Care, and finally, Shine Speed Polish. I believe this has a protectant in it, if I remember well. Yeah, so polish for a unique high gloss finish, maintains and conserves in a single step, and protects durably against aggressive environmental factors, suitable for polishing machines. So that whole 10 pack, like I said, depending on where you buy that, each bottle retails between 20 and 25 bucks. So about a $200 to $250 value there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go through some of the comments here. I hope, again, happy Friday. Does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Do you need some beta testers for when your pressure washer is ready? Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, we probably will. Basically what I'm planning on doing is once it's done, getting an early delivery for some select people that we'll pass them out to. Obviously I want Keeve to try it out and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited for that. Rich, never knew it came out. Yeah, so I haven't seen this blue line before of KCX. Yeah, they came out with this, gosh, time goes so fast, 2 years ago, probably. Again, just more consumer kind of DIYer facing line of products for them. So, but great products for sure. Dan, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Dave, how you doing? Let's see here. Hello, everyone. Wow, great stuff to do your vehicle right now. Yeah, it's literally like, this kit contains pretty much everything you're going to need. So what is the difference between the blue line and the other stuff? The other stuff is, again, more concentrated. So like most of them are going to be, more concentrated, probably a little more aggressive that you can dilute down and get a bunch of different dilutions out of. The confusing part is like this. This one's called Nano Magic Shampoo, and they do have a Nano Magic Shampoo NMS, right, in their normal lineup. Let's see here. Yeah, this is gonna be a similar thing, right? So it's high-tech shampoo to thorough gloss cleaning and long-term protection in a single step. So wash and protect. Again, that's what Nano Magic Shampoo is as well. So I don't know the difference there, to be 1000% honest, but I believe they just scaled the dilutions back, so it's not quite as effective as the other stuff, but I don't know that for sure. But these are all ready to use. That's probably the main point. These are all ready to use. Obviously the shampoo you dilute down, but everything else is ready to use, whereas the Pro line, Green Star, Polestar, all that kind of stuff, you can dilute down to your needs. Let's see here. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. So a lot of people saying thanks for the giveaways. Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to give back. Let's see here. Working tomorrow, early AM, very early. That's about the most exciting thing I've got going. Yeah, fair enough. I'm actually going to be, I think I mentioned my wife doesn't watch these, I don't think. So I mentioned I'm going to do a leveling kit for her truck for Christmas, and possibly 35s as well. Again, it's a similar thing. Like, she absolutely loves her truck. So that's like the most personalized thing I think I can do for her. Outside of that, like, I'm impatient, so she's not. But usually if she wants something, I just get it for her. So this is like something outside of that. So I'm excited for that. Where was I going with that? So in order to do that, I have to pretend that I'm just going to be detailing the car. So I told her I needed it Monday, which is, it's getting the install on Tuesday, but I was going to do Monday and Tuesday, take the car. So it was a little less, she wouldn't be expecting as much. So instead I'm going to do it Sunday. So I'll be detailing her truck on Sunday at my house, and then tell her Tuesday I got to do like some finalizing stuff for the ceramic or something to throw her off a little bit. But Christmas cookie swap party this weekend. That's cool. What is that? What's that entail? Christmas cookie. I mean, probably swapping Christmas cookies, but no, that's cool. Oh no, Eddie asked that I send some hate your way. Is he live again? Is he live right now as well? Well, if he is, too bad this time, man. What are you gonna do? Hello from West Virginia. Just watching the college football playoffs. Nice. Nano, meaning they all have ceramic infusion. Yeah, I think it's a ceramic type of protection in it, but it does. I mean, NMS from the Pro line I use quite often. Let's see here. Detail. Okay, this is important. Detail obsessed nation. Josh, with Rogue, the gallon got milky, maybe from getting cold. Will it still work? Guys, I just heard about that yesterday, so let me confirm that. I guess it is from the cold. It's just some separation. I would think give it a shake, make sure and see. But I'm testing that. We've never come across that issue before, so we're checking that out. Thanks to you, my Type R shines like no other. Can't wait to try these. Very nice. Thanks for the opportunity on the giveaways. You got it. You got it, guys. Let's see here. Happy holidays to all of you as well. Let's see here. Weird question. Do you use any kind of short rolling seat? Tires and wheels kick my booty. I do. It is on I use different ones. Like this one, Simple from Harbor Freight, the Grants. A million companies make these. This one's cool. The top does come off, so you can use it as a kneeling pad as well. What I really like though is the Icon chair from Harbor Freight. Super comfortable, nice large wheels. That thing's great. Best chair in the detailing business. Thanks, guys. Best mid-tier under $200 DIY electric power washer. You don't have to order online. Best mid-tier DIY for detailing. I would say, yeah, either the Ryobi or the Ryobi 1.8 high flow or the Greenworks 1.8 high flow. The Greenworks is actually over 200, but it's on sale right now, so it's under 200. Daughter flying into Cincinnati from California tonight. Nice. Steve, are you out in Cincinnati? I'm assuming she's coming to visit you. That's exciting though. Let's see here. Awesome. Just got your brake cleaner today and tried it. Worked great. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Yeah, it's a stout product. Like it's got a ton of cleaning ability. Let's see here. Few Christmas giveaways never hurts. Yep, for sure. Any pop-ups and pop-up visits in Florida, Orlando to be specific. I have a lot of friends in Florida, so I would like to get over there sometime. MTE, Mobile Tech Expo, is coming up. I think it's in January. I don't have any plans of going out for that, but who knows? Maybe a last minute trip. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Florida's great. Join so late. What's the difference between Kokemi regular Blue Line and their Pro line? Is there any difference or just marketing? So the Blue Line is all ready to use, and that's going to be the main difference. It's a more consumer like DIY focused, and it's all ready to use. Outside of the soaps, you dilute down. Kyle, what's up, man? How's Wisconsin? How's the weather out there? I'm assuming cold. When I think Wisconsin, I think of cheese and I think of cold. Let's see here. I've been trying to find an answer for this. How the heck do you polish the top of a minivan? I'm assuming you're having issues reaching the center of it. I'm lucky, I'm tall and I have long arms, so I don't have any issue. Basically, I would take, let me grab something real quick. Now, this is a rotary, but usually I'd be, just if you're using a DA, get up on either a ladder or one of those platform benches, which are great, and utilize, if you're running at a just nice consistent speed, you don't have to run it crazy, and you should be able to control it pretty well and get to half of it. Wiping it up can be a different issue. You could use something like the Reacher tool from Autofiber, wrap a microfiber on that and try and get it that way. I've had that issue on Sprinter vans and stuff. I am able to get it, but because the long arms, but yeah, I get it, it is tricky. What is my go-to leather cleaner? I either use Geist products. Let's see here. I use a lot of Geist for specific leather. So I use my Quiver Pineapple diluted down. I usually use like 25 to 1 in those situations, but that's for like heavier buildup and stuff. I'm not too concerned with it because if the leather's already in rough condition. But if I'm just doing maintenance stuff, I usually like using the Geist lineup. Anthony, what's up, dude? How are you? What budget-friendly ceramic coating do you recommend for a beginner? Budget-friendly, I think Geon Mose is extremely easy to use, and that sits around 65 bucks, I think, for the 30 mil, I think, if I remember correctly, somewhere around there. I think that's a great option. I know there was a lot of drama around it, but the Cerakote ceramic coating, their first one they had some issues with. Their second iteration that they did has been great. So that's another good one. It's easy to apply, tons of dwell time. Good way to look into it. Oh, also, I don't know if it's out yet, but G-Technic just came out with a brand new one that's super, super easy to use. It's only a 1-year coating, but really easy to use. I think I don't know for sure, but my thought process is on why they did that. It's probably because they want to open the door for more people to get into it, right? The people that are afraid of doing a ceramic coating, that'll be a good option for them. Lifted trucks are a pain to polish for me. You have to have a good ladder, yeah, or step you recommend. So I use a lot of the Gorilla brand, either the was it like a 5-in-1 or something like that for the ladder, or their step stool. I get them at Home Depot. They're great. Let's see here. Hot coat is the ish. Just saying, love it. Awesome. Glad to hear. Come out to Nebraska. That'd be cool. I mean, I've never been out there. So Team Quiver, I like it. Yes, cold and love cheese. Right on, Kyle. -20 the other day in Minnesota. Should be close to 40 on Christmas though. Whew, that's insane. So we've been, again, I'm in Southern California. I'm in San Diego. We've been sitting in the 70s. Next week, though, we actually have a chance of rain for Wednesday and Thursday, which is unfortunate because we have family coming over for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And we like to host outside a lot of the time. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but it's supposed to be down in the 60s. So we're going to be cold. Looking for a static-free detail spray. If I use a towel for drying up some spots the next day, I can see some dust trails. Yeah, that's a pretty common issue. Let's see here. Who would be a good... You may want to just go with something like detail spray. So a lot of times when they have the protection in them, we get... I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like if you go with a pure detailer, like Yum Cars detailer, doesn't have any protection in it. The giveaway I was doing, I think it was yesterday's, for Grayscale, number 10, they have 10 and then 10 plus, but number 10 is just a standard detail spray. I haven't tested those or anything like that for the anti-static properties, but I'm assuming that may be a good way to go. What is your opinion on the rest of the Duracoating products other than their tire coating? I haven't used any of them, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I should look into it more though, for sure. Is it ideal to foam first while the car is dry and then and dirty, then rinse and foam again to foam method? Yeah, so lots of tests on that. It is more effective to do it that way. You're also letting the foam hit the surface nice and soft, let it penetrate into the dirt, lifting it up. The reason it's more effective to do that before than a rinse before is because if you rinse first, then you foam on, you're diluting the product down even more. So it helps with that. Do I always do it that way? No. If the car's not very bad, I'll hit it with, if the car's not bad at all, it's just a little bit of dust, I'll go in pressure wash first, lightly, foam it, and then go straight into a contact wash, removing some steps in situations where I feel it's safe to do so. What is the scent of pineapple? Pineapple. But it is a all-purpose cleaner, so you smell all-purpose cleaner for sure. Adams Advanced Spray. Is that good for anti-static properties? Cool. What do you recommend for cloth seats? Lots of different things depending on the situation. So Malcolm makes an Oxy upholstery cleaner. That one's great. P&S has great stuff. I like their 3-step system for removing stains. Green Star diluted down, or MZR, I guess now. DIY Detail All Clean. Like there's a lot of good options that I like for that. Let's see here. My pineapple at different dilutions works amazingly well also. Kyle, thank you very much, man. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Ivan is in Nebraska. Ivan's in a bus all over town, all over the world. It seems like, I don't know, he's always going around. I really appreciate that you keep us DIYers in mind with the products and tools. Thank you. Of course, absolutely. I think, there's more DIYers than professionals on that side of things. So I was trying to appeal to everyone and be able to help, each kind of section of people that we can. So I'm going to try Hot Coat the Spring. Yeah, very good. It's a fantastic product. Fantastic product. What soap do you use for cleaning microfiber? Do you soak them right after using them? After using Hot Coat? Yeah. So if you use like an actual proper microfiber wash, like Detail Co's microfiber wash, it cleans up really, really nice, and you're good to go. If you're in a pinch, you can just use a free and clear. It's not going to work quite as good, but it still works great. So soaking them right after using Hot Coat, I do typically. Yeah. If I'm in my shop, yes. When I'm working mobile, no. They get tossed in the back and kind of sit there till I get back from the day. So, what spray bottles and heads do you recommend for diluting detail products? I don't want to buy expensive bottles like Obsessed Garage sells. I still, to this day, so I have some IKs, I have some of the Pressols, a standard bottle with a Tolco gray sprayer. Do I have any laying around here? I don't, right around this area. But like my quiver products come with a Tolco sprayer, but the gray ones are the more chemical resistant, full on, like super nice ones. All chemical sprayers are gonna break down at some point, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, those things are great. They're standard for, every detail shop has them. They're great. Same temps in Vegas, Josh. Crazy warm weather, and yes, rain on Christmas coming from me. Yeah, sorry. It's probably going to come from the coast and just head out towards you guys. So hopefully, they're wrong all the time, so hopefully there's no issue. But what made you decide to start a YouTube channel? Originally, it was just to help promote the detail business, and then it took off. It was a case of I think one of my better videos in the beginning was how I set up my truck with just a 100-gallon. I might have been a 50-gallon tank in that video, to a little Ryobi pressure washer, gravity fed, and how to do it kind of step by step. And then from there, reviewed that pressure washer in more depth, and then caught wind that people liked the reviews of the pressure washers and went deep into that for a bit. So I'm sure someone's asked this, but how did you come up with the name Quiver for your product line? So in surfing, I grew up surfing my whole life. You have a quiver of surfboards. So basically a different board for every situation, meaning like, if the waves are 1 foot and mushy versus 10 feet and barreling, you have a different board for all these different types of waves. And I just wanted to create the same kind of thing for detailing. So you have a different tool for every situation you may come across. Not rubbing it in, but still dehydrated from the 3 details I did in San Diego. Sorry, Northeast. Yeah, that's 619 Kahuna, not me saying that, guys. But yeah, it was a warm one today. What did I do today? I did my standard Friday customer, his Lincoln Navigator, and then I also did a Bentley GTC, silver one, which was nice. Beautiful car. Sean, yeah, no worries, man, absolutely. Will you do a day in the life of your day of work as a professional detailer, the one of a shop owner, then a creator, do a series? I thought about doing that, guys. I think it may be even a case of like having my brother film for me, because my brother does work with me. I've done little bits of that here and there in the past, but I think that's a great idea. I absolutely do. So Tool Cartel, thank you very much for that. Just reiterates my confidence in doing that, because I think it would be a good series. Evening, Josh. Greetings from New Jersey. Just got an order of Quiver. Look forward to using your waterless and ceramic spray. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Should be fun. Good smelling, super slick, both of those products, so should be good. Malco Oxy, hands down the best, especially for headliners. Yeah, it's a great, Malco makes, I think in the social media world, Malco doesn't get the praise that it deserves. Like on the professional side, I think it does, right? They make great products. Just on the social media side, at least that I've seen, not too many people talk about them, but yeah, fantastic professional grade products. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Great question. I would say Christmas Story. I just remember, I think it was, at least in San Diego here, it'd be on channel 2, which was TBS at the time. And it would just run 24 hours through all day Christmas. And it was always on in the background. So what are your thoughts on Nilfisk? Nilfisk brand pressure washers, planning to buy their 110 bar and 1.8 GPM in specs. I don't know if they're here in the US, considering, you did mention 110 bar. So we operate by PSI on the state side. So if it's advertising bar, I'm assuming it's overseas. But it sounds good. 110 and 1.8. Yeah. Now it does say 1.8 GPM and not liters per minute. So maybe it is stateside here. I'll look them up. Nilfisk. Remember to keep Oxy in a black bottle. So if I remember well, I can't remember well. Yeah, all their retail packaging is, yeah, their 16 ounce and the gallon are both in black bottles. Yeah, good point then. How's the F250 project? It's great. So the paint's all cleaned up. The interior is all dialed in. I got the new bench seat in. I did have to modify the brackets, but I got all that dialed in. The battery was dead from it sitting. Got a new battery. Oh no, I didn't get a new battery. I was able to jump it and get it all charged up. It was all good to go. So yeah, every Saturday I take my daughter for horseback riding lessons, and we take the F250 because it's a nice little ranch road and stuff. So it's cool. Should I use the same product on my truck and paint matched fiberglass shell? Yeah, for the most part, yes. Yeah, polishes and everything else. If it's a true fiberglass with like a gel coat like a boat is, typically the main difference when you're using a boat product like a boat polish or compound, they're more aggressive because the gel coats can take it. But yeah, if you use automotive products, you'll be fine. Is it overused to wipe down a vehicle with a ceramic detail spray after washing every time, washing it once a week, using Technician's Choice? I don't think so. I do that as well. Used to use Technician's Choice all the time. Now I have my hot coat ceramic detail spray that I use. But yeah, I use it like a traditional, because they're so easy to use. Like Technician's Choice for sure, super easy to use. Hot coat, super easy to use. You use it as a quick detailer for a final wipe down, and you're adding protection as well. Let's see here. Colin says, "Sup, Joshy? What's up, man? How are you? I want to win without all the rules." I want to win without all the rules. I'm assuming for the giveaways. Becca, how you doing? Yeah, so just to reiterate, guys, like, comment, and share this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for a chance to win. For a secondary chance to win, go to my Instagram, do the same thing. I'll post a video on the lineup here, the giveaway for today, on my Instagram after this, and then for a third chance to win, do it on TikTok as well. That way it gives everyone, even if you don't have all those platforms, you still have a chance to win. I was wondering if I could use pineapple diluted down for leather cleaner, or would you recommend Kokemi Green Star diluted down or something else for leather cleaner? Yeah, you definitely can. I typically use it 25-1. However, I also like the Geist lineup of leather care products. So I like that. Another good one, if you're looking at the Kokemi side of things, I would go like Polestar. It's neutral already. So, but yeah, those are great options. Hello, everyone. Let's see, having issues with my gray pickup truck with water spots in the paint that probably have etched already. Your recommendations, plan to DIY it. Yeah, that happens. I'll tell you guys a story. It wasn't my customer, but I have a friend who is an Aston Martin master tech. He had his own shop. The Aston Martin dealership here in San Diego closed down. He opened up his own shop to help maintain all the customers, right? He had a customer that brought in an Aston Martin DB9, black car. They had went to dinner, valet had parked it over by the bushes, water hit it, and typically, like a lot of these places, use recycled water. So like the TDS is just off the charts. The total dissolved solids and parts per million of that water is crazy. It flashed, crazy water spots. I did not touch it. They took it to a local body shop they're the certified body shop for like tons and tons of brands, but including Aston Martin. And they tried polishing it, couldn't get it, went to color sand it to try and get it out as well, and burned through the paint. So there are situations where you want to try and minimize it. So they didn't use anything other than polish, from what I understand, color sanding and compound polish. Use an acidic cleaner, like a water spot remover is acidic. Use that, it'll help to break down the calcium deposits and things like that are in that. And then go into a clay and polish, and that should help significantly. So let's see here, got a gallon of Indo coming. What are your favorite dilutions for it? 256-1, 99% of the time. If you want to use it as a waterless wash, you can up that to 128-1, yeah. But for normal rinseless washing and also for glass. So that's what I've been doing a ton, guys, because I always have Indo now in my truck as well as my pressure washer setup. But what I've been doing is storing some towels in the Indo rinseless wash diluted at 256-1, taking those out, wringing those out, and going in for my windows. So again, in the past, I've always just used water. This just adds a little bit of a boost and it cleans up perfect. So let's see here. Price point planning for the pressure washer, $350-ish. I don't know where it's exactly going to land yet, so we're still finalizing the tooling and making a couple little adjustments. One of the cool things is actually, again, it's such a bummer that I'm going to leave it up there. So the pressure washer printout is right here. It got some sort of fluid on it when I flew back from Las Vegas from SEMA. So parts of it are sticky and I can't remove it without removing the color on it. So I'm just kind of leaving it as it is. But like one of the coolest points is the frame was going to be metal and then running into little like adapters to make the turns. One of the cool things is we were able to design it now to have it all one piece. So that whole metal frame is going to be made out of one piece of metal. Super cool. So I don't know exactly yet, but somewhere $350, $400 for a unit only. But again, the performance, induction motor, all that kind of stuff, we should be killing it. Jay Bilby was just watching Eddie. He says, suck it, Josh. Tell him to stop doing lives every day, dude. It's 12 days of Christmas. Well, he can't be upset. How does your V2 gun differ from your original? Purchased V1 and love it. Yeah, so as far as the internals, I'm changing them slightly. So we're gonna still have the push connect nozzle. We're still gonna have the super fluid swivel. Nice compact design. I am changing up a couple other things though. I'm working on an even easier pull for the trigger, slightly less angle to it as well, so people with smaller hands don't have to reach to it. And then adding some cool components to it, kind of a modular system that I haven't fully released to show to you guys yet, but I'm really, really excited for that. Yeah, I'm really excited. So we've sent off the full design work and all that kind of stuff. It's called a STP file off to the factory. Their engineers are looking at it to confirm that everything should work as goes. And then I'm gonna have some additional attachments, like I said, the modular system for it, that we're still designing now, but we got the attachment points and everything all done. So I'm very excited. Eddie's all up in arms. Oh man, poor Eddie. Let's see here. All right, fair enough. I've been on. You know, I went on later because yesterday I apparently stepped on his live. So, anyways, I've been on for 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna answer a couple more and I'll get off here, guys. Yo, Josh, what's up? Started polishing my car with all the goodies I got from DTLR Supply. Awesome, thank you very much. Have a huge newfound respect for what you guys do. This is backbreaking. It gets easier. Like anything, you get conditioned for it, right? But yeah, it does get some. Thank you, Josh. Let's see here. All the best from the Philippines. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think I've told people I grew up in a section of San Diego called Mira Mesa, and they actually, like, all my friends, they all call it Manila Mesa because it's such a high population of Filipino there. So I love lumpia and pancit and all that kind of stuff. Delicious. Let's see. Is your rinse a polymer or surfactant? It is a blend. It's a hybrid, so you get both, best of both worlds in there. Let's see here. Okay, that's a repeat. Okay, so it looks like I've got most of the questions. If I missed any, I apologize, guys. But again, real quick recap. Today's giveaway is all 10 of the Kokemi blue line of products. All 10, so a value of 200 to 250 bucks. Make sure, in order to chance to win, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share if you can for an entry. And then for a secondary entry, go over to my Instagram, follow there, and like, comment, and share as well on the post that I'll be posting here in a second. And then for a third chance, same thing on TikTok. That is it, everyone. I'm gonna shoot Eddie a text message and say, stop complaining. All right, guys, have a good night. Have a great weekend. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow, Saturday, but have a good night.